Hi there. I'm just waiting for the video to load and off we go. Let's see. There we go. There we are. Hello, hello. This is Sasha Sabbath of entrepreneursoulcoach.com. We are starting a brand new series tonight. This new series is entitled Soul Ignited Momentum. And tonight's tip is about, let me make sure I get my wording right, is finding, I'm going to read my notes to you. It's finding energy when you are drained and unmotivated. And I think so many people can relate to that right now. And that's why I decided to do this new series. This is going to be a cut to the chase, fast kind of tips each time. And the purpose really is to assist you in moving towards your goals, keeping going. That's why the hashtag is Soul Ignited Keep Going for this tip series. To keep going no matter what the challenges are, either internal and or external challenges, so that you are creating a partnership between your divine source energy and your ego self. That is the purpose of this tip series. All of these tips are going to have ways for you to turn to your divine spiritual power and to be clear about what's going on inside of you so that you can manage yourself better. So the tonight's tip is about energy, and I think we all can relate to those times, again, especially possibly now, where you just feel drained, you just don't have that mojo, you just don't have that sense of oomph, and you have a feeling like you just know what you want to do, you know you can do it, and yet you are not doing it. I've been dealing with that a lot lately. As a psychic and as an intuitive empath, I feel what's going on in the country in a huge way. And I also feel the expansion of light as it meets the darkness of our times. And these are things that absolutely register in our energy field. So I wanted to give you the three main steps that I do. I do many other things, and we can talk about that in a minute. However, these are the three main steps that I take when, excuse me, worst timing, right? The three main steps that I take when I am wanting to do something personally and or professionally and I just physically don't feel like it, my creativity feels shut down, and I really do want to break through, get to the other side, and really bring forth whatever is this goal, this objective, this accomplishment that I want to achieve. So here's the first step. Step number one is to be honest with yourself. I'm going to write this down so because I'm channeling right now and I want to make sure I remember exactly what I tell you. So step number one is to be honest with yourself. What that means is you don't get to wish you were like somebody else or feeling something else. To be really self-loving and honest with what you're feeling right now. And with that self-love comes a wash of peace and love and acceptance and surrender that helps you actually to start building energy within you. So the first step is to just accept and love and be honest with who you are in that moment. That is step number one. And please do not think that these steps are simplistic. When you actually do them, they actually do work. There may be other things you have to do as well. However, these are a good place to start. So, step one is to self reflect and to be honest with yourself. Step two is to start calling your energy back to you. That means that as you send out your thoughts, you implant your emotions with regards to relationships, with regards to projects, with regards to the vision of the life that you want to lead, with regards to wanting to accomplish certain things by a certain time. That pushes your energy out into the future, and you are therefore somewhat scattered out into the future. Similarly, if you are consciously or unconsciously focusing on your past, things that have happened that feel incomplete to you, places where you have been hurt or angry, places where you haven't expressed yourself in the way that you want to, places where you know that you have some areas of your life that really need to be addressed and you're not addressing them. All those kinds of things can keep you locked into the past of this lifetime. Now, there's also a lot of energies that could be frozen and locked and stuck from past lives. And that's another arena that I can talk to you about in a private conversation. This kind of being locked and backed up away from the present, either from the past or projected into the future, are ways of you diminishing your energy in the here and now. And so I'm going to give you a quick tip on what to do for that right now. And that is for you to imagine that there's a ball of light above your head, right above your head. And you literally start to take some slow, deep breaths. And I suggest that you focus on breathing deep into your belly, like right down to the pubic bone, nice and slowly. And that allows you to start quieting down. It allows you to start finding a place of harmony within you that is separate from the buzz of your thoughts and your emotions that may be contributing to this drained feeling that you have and this unmotivated feeling that you have. So as you breathe deeply and you see this ball of light above your head, you focus on very gently and very lovingly saying to yourself, I call my soul home. I call my soul home. I call my soul home from the future, and I call my soul home from the past. And just allow yourself to bring your entire focus to the here and now. And then this ball of light is starting to get larger because you're calling your energies back from the future and back from the past into the here and now, into that ball. And now you imagine that that ball of light becomes a liquid. And the liquid starts to drop into the top of your head because the bottom of that ball of light has a little opening. It's like a little funnel or a little spout. And this beautiful elixir of divine energy begins to flow into the top of your head and just completely fills you up so that you are coming back from the past and back from the future into the here and now. And as you breathe in and you fill up with this light, imagine now that there is a cylinder of light attached at the base of your spine. It's called the grounding cord. And just allow this beautiful light to start washing out down that grounding cord into the center of the earth, whatever is causing this fatigue. Now, you may not know what that is, and that's okay. Just hold the intention, because energy follows thought. Energy follows intention. Energy follows purpose. Energy follows mission. These are the things that I do when I'm really whacked out and tired. And yet I just don't want to stop. Now, as you are breathing in deep into your belly, and this light is coming in through the top of your head from that ball of light, and you are washing out through your intention everything and anything that is connected to this fatigue, just allow it to go. You are releasing like a dumpster or a garbage chute or a laundry chute right down deep into the earth, and then you replace and fill that vacuum with this divine energy. That's step number 2, or point number 2. And the third thing that I do after that is I know I'm being filled with this divine energy. And I also want to be filled with earth energy. So step number 3 is I imagine that I have these tubes of light, again, tubes of light, one at the base of each arch of my foot. And I breathe in the earth energy on step 3. And that earth energy comes up all the way up my legs, up through my hips, up through my pelvis, all the way up to my waist. And so these divine energies mixed with the earth energies, and I become a mixture of what I call heaven and earth. So you are bringing your soul home from the past, from the future, and maybe past lives. You can hold the intention. You don't have to know exactly. Just hold the intention. And then that elixir flows down through that ball of light and fills you up as you are replacing whatever you're letting go of down the grounding cord that's attached to the base of your spine with earth energy and with your divine energy. So that's step number 3. And then I'm going to give you a last bonus step that I do. And that is for me to tap into, therefore for you to tap into 4 places where motivation lives. So we're going to say that step number 4 is, we'll call it, we'll call it your motivation treasure chest. How do you like that? Your motivation treasure chest. My motivation treasure chest consists of passions, purpose, my values, and my sense of mission. So just imagine that you're absolutely drained and you do want to do something, even a little something. Think about what you're passionate about and how you might be able to connect what you're passionate about regarding this thing that you want to do. That's one place you can go from your motivation treasure trove. The other place to go is your sense of purpose. What is your sense of purpose in this lifetime? And how, even with you feeling drained and unmotivated, how might you be able to just tap into that sense of purpose, have it be like a battery, like connecting your car cables to somebody else's car cables, your car battery, and you give yourself a boost. That's what tapping into your purpose can do, as well as your passions. The third place to go in your treasure trove, your motivation treasure trove, are your values. Is there a value that you can honor, that even when you're feeling less than great, you're able to have it just move you one more step towards what it is you want to do? What value could you be honoring? I know that for me, the value that I honor when I'm not feeling well is commitment to my best. That's a value that I have, commitment to my best. So you may have a value that becomes really clear to you that you want to honor even when you're feeling a little compromised. And then the fourth pillar in this motivation treasure trove is your sense of mission. How can you nurture your mission even a little bit when you're feeling this fatigue, so that you know that you are doing the best you can? So those are the 4, or I guess I'm at 6. No, those are the 4. Those are the 4 aspects, texts, tips that go into soul ignited motivation, when you and momentum really, when you are feeling drained and you lack motivation. So step number 1 is be honest with yourself. Don't beat yourself up, please. That's like in red font, bold, highlighted. Do not beat yourself up. Instead, step number 1 is just the opposite. It is embracing and having compassionate understanding of yourself and allowing yourself to just be who you are, especially because the times right now are tremendously intense and we can't avoid it. We are human. We have this compassion within us. And therefore, when we see what's going on, the outrage, the fear, the suffering, the confusion, it is very draining. So step number 1 is be honest with yourself. Step number 2 is to call your soul home into that ball of light, setting up your grounding cord at the base of your spine, bringing yourself back from the future projections and forward back from being in the back of where you've left your thoughts and emotions into your past. And to then move into step number 3, which is you have also tubes of light attached to the arches of your feet that breathe in earth energy. So when you're doing step number 2 of releasing all that is connected to this fatigue, whether you know what it is consciously or not, you are building up your ability to let go and then fill the vacuum up with fresh, dynamic earth energy and your soul energy from the top of your head. And then step number 4 is to start exploring your motivation treasure trove that consists of mission, purpose, values, and passions. So those are my 4 tips that go into this tip, 4 steps of this tip. And again, I do a lot of other things. And I also want to say this, that if you need to rest, then do that. That may all be part of the values that you want to honor, is that your body really may need to rest and sleep. I take a lot of naps. Please don't beat yourself up if you need naps. Just do what you need to do to honor your body and what your body needs, like rest and drinking lots of water. And also making sure your blood sugar levels are even. Keep little snacks around that are nutritious so that you can keep feeding your body nutrition as well as the hydration. So those are all part of what goes into assessing, okay, I have no energy right now. I don't feel motivated. What am I going to do? And I hope that these steps and that this tip gives you something to work with. And here is my invitation to you. I have a really wonderful opportunity for you and I to talk about you, your life, what it is you want, what is stopping you from getting there. It's procrastination on some level, and it might be overwhelm on some level. So I am offering complimentary 20-minute sessions with me over the phone, where using my psychic intuitive abilities and my energy healing abilities, I will help you see at the very root cause, the block that is stopping you, that is causing the procrastination, that is causing the overwhelm, so that together we can work for you to get unstuck and for you to start channeling more of your spiritual power to create your goals, to create more of the money that you want, to create more of the overall fast acceptance of the things you really want to claim in this lifetime and how to get there. Okay, if you are interested in having that conversation with me, just put interested in this thread and I'll get back to you within the next 24 hours and we'll get on the phone and we will get to it because you deserve it. All right. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to hear what you all experience. Just put your experiences in this thread and I'll be in touch soon. Bye for now.